Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Little Latina coming at you with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to style bikinis for your body type. Now, there are going to be 5 main body types that I'm going to be styling, and these body types are dependent mainly on bone structure and where fat on your body is located and built up and is more prevalent in. So obviously everyone's body type is different, and these 5 main body types might not apply to you, and you might be in one category of a body type but look slightly different, or be a little bit skinnier, be a little bigger than the photos I show you. So just know that you may not look exactly like the photos of the people that I'm going to be using as examples for this body type, but that really is irrelevant because the styling of these bikinis will still be effective on you regardless. Now, I will have the timestamps down below so you can go ahead and skip to whatever body type you have, and before I go in depth on how you should style it for your body type, I will give a little description of what that body type entails. So in case you aren't aware of what body type you have, or you think you might be a mixture of some, which very well could be the case, you can have a mix of 2 different body types or more than 2 different body types, it is okay. You can go ahead down in the timestamps below and skip to whatever part you think fits your body type the best. Now, just a little quick disclaimer though, this is obviously not necessary. You do not have to wear any certain style of bikini to feel confident or to look beautiful in your body. These are just suggestions that I would make if you want to have a more hourglass type appearance, or if you just want to look more proportionate from the upper body and the lower body. These are obviously not things that you have to do, and I don't want you to feel like you have to wear your bikinis like this, or you have to wear clothes in this style to feel like your body is beautiful or that you have a good body. Your body is fine regardless of whether or not you choose to wear these styles or not. These are just recommendations I have. Okay, so the first body type we are going to go over is the hourglass figure body type, and we're doing this one first because that's my body type, so of course we have to do it first. This body type is honestly the easiest to style since you are evenly proportioned, so it doesn't take that much optical illusion to give your body that nice proportioned shape since you already naturally have it due to your bone structure and just where the fat on your body builds up. So this specific body type is categorized by having your shoulder width and your hip width basically around the same exact length, while having a smaller, more defined waistline that is very easily seen in comparison to the width of your shoulders and the width on your hips. So the best patterns / designs that will look best on your body type, being an hourglass figure, is basically anything. Just make sure that it is a matching type of design. So if you have a pattern top on, you should always make sure to have a matching pattern bottom. And if you have a plain top, make sure that you're matching the bottom just as well. So if you have a tie-dye pink and blue top, make sure the bottoms are tie-dye pink and blue. And if you just have a plain black top on, make sure the bottom is a plain black as well. And also with designs, if you have a very over-the-top kind of ruffled, frizzy design on the top, you want to make sure you match that on the bottom, because imbalances in the swimsuit will kind of give your body an imbalanced look, and that's really not what you're trying to go for. You want to stylize it so you're matched on the top and on the bottom equally, so your waist will be the main centerpiece along with the design of your swimsuit and just you in general. So the bikini tops that will look best on you will basically be about anything, specifically though triangle tops. Bandeau tops and strapless tops will look equally as good as triangle tops as well though. So for the bottom bikinis, having a high-waisted bottom will look very good on your figure and will really accentuate this little tiny waistline that you already have. Or you can go for a low-waist bikini bottom, which will also kind of give you a lot of accentuation in your waist, kind of making that the centerpiece just as much as a high-waisted. The high-waisted bottoms will just kind of make it look a lot more smaller than it is, since you're really accentuating that, and you can kind of tighten that up a little bit if you would like and make it even like smaller if you really want. And whenever you have those low-waisted bottoms, you want to make sure that these straps are a little bit thinner like that, so you don't necessarily need thick straps right there, because that's kind of going to make it unproportioned and it's going to be making your bottom look a little bit smaller. So the thinner the strap, the better. And if you are not a fan of bikinis and want to go for a one-piece look, then textured or sheer onesuit will look great on you, and it doesn't matter how the actual one piece is set up. So you can have a low neckline, a high neckline, you can have a top that wraps around the nape of your neck, you can have a asymmetrical top. Anything really works as long as it is evenly proportioned and the colors match and there isn't too much difference differences on your upper body and lower body on the actual swimsuit itself, or just kind of flows together so it makes sense. Now, the one thing that you really want to avoid having an hourglass body type though and styling these bikinis and onesuits though is having imbalances, like I said. So you don't want to have like a really neon green top with a bunch of designs on it and then like a orange skirt or something like that. So you want to make sure that everything matches so the proportions are making your body look even better. So just make sure that your colors match and that your patterns match and that the style of your swimsuits match, because that will really just accentuate your curves and will really flatter your figure even more so than any other type of design would. Okay, so the next body type that we have is going to be called the square body type, and this is categorized by having evenly placed shoulder width, waist width, and hip width. So you don't really have a very defined waistline, so everything is pretty evenly proportioned. So you kind of have a square, or it could even be called a boxy look. So that just means that everything is basically in line with each other like this. And since you have a very androgynous look, illusions in your bikini is going to be very necessary to make your body look like it has some more curves and that your waist is a little bit smaller than it really is. You also want to find swimsuits that also help to add volume to your upper and lower body by illusions as well. So some great patterns that will look good on you are obviously going to be geometric patterns, you know, any type of spotty polka dots and a lot of floral designs. Those will look great on you and also help to build the illusion on the upper and lower body, so you can draw attention through this area and make this area less of a focal point. So for bikini top, you're going to want to go for triangle tops to balance out the broadness in your shoulders. Halter tops are great as well, and push-up bras will also be a nice illusion to make your breast or your cleavage area look a lot more fuller, therefore kind of giving that illusion that there is a little bit more shape at the top as well. Frills, tassels, and fringes will look really good as well, since it will also be bringing more attention to the upper body, therefore making it look a little bit more fuller, so you can start to build the illusion of a more curvy body right there. And those tops are also really cute. You can do a lot with those tops since they have a lot of design, so there is a very large variety of outfits and bikini tops that have those really cute, really cute designs right there. Now for bikini bottoms, you're going to want to find bottoms that add fullness to this lower area as well, therefore increasing the illusion of an hourglass waist. So any type of bottom that has like frills or fringes or anything like that will be really good to give that slight illusion of a bigger hip width. You can also wear bottoms with side knots or belts. Those are also really cute and very stylish and go really well when paired with tops that have that matching design. So it's like a really cute actual bikini look. Now for one pieces, you're going to want to opt for bikinis that have a deep V line like this, or go for monokinis that kind of have those cutouts on the side like this, so you give the illusion of a more smaller waist. So bikinis that either have holes in the sides, holes in the front, those are going to look really good in a onesuit to give you that nice kind of fuller, more curvy illusion. Now some things you want to avoid when getting bikinis is you definitely want to avoid vertical lines, since this will only accentuate the vertical lines you already have going on in your body, and since you want to be opting for a more curvy figure, having vertical lines is definitely not the way to go if that's the look that you're going for. Also, you really want to avoid high waistlines like this, since it will accentuate your shoulders, and you want to avoid bandeau tops as well, because it will have the same effect, really accentuating your shoulders and your collarbones. Alright, now our next body type is going to be the pear body type, and this is actually one of my favorites. I just think it's like really aesthetic. And this body type is going to be characterized by slender shoulders and a slender, small or well-defined waistline with a hip width that is larger than both your waistline and your upper body, giving you a really nice pear shape, hence the name pear body type. So the key to getting a really flattering look is to find swimsuits that kind of compensate for the lack of width in your upper body. So you want to find tops that really accentuate this upper body and give you a nice balance on the upper and lower half. So for patterns and designs, you want to focus mainly on having patterns and designs on your upper body as opposed to your lower. Since there's a lot of curves down there, you want to make up for that by adding some curves to the top and making people's eyes go there first, rather than looking at that voluptuous little hips you might have if that is your body type. So for example, you can opt for a very patterned or bright top with a pretty basic and plain bottom to really give the illusion of a more balanced out upper and lower half. So So the best bikini tops for you are most likely going to be bandeau tops, tops with a lot of ruffles on them. Push-up bras are great as well. Bras with underwire are really good as well. And then bras with pretty thick straps are going to be really good to add more influence in the top of your body and kind of make people focus on there a little bit more than they would down here. Now for bikini bottoms, you want to opt for something more plain and simple, so you don't want to have too many designs over here. You don't really want any side knots or ruffles or anything that will draw too much attention away from the upper half of your body, and just keep this really nice and basic and just let your body kind of speak for itself and just allow it to casually become a statement on its own. Now for one pieces, you want to be kind of basic with this as well and only allow designs or most of the designs be on the top half of the one piece, since you want to, like I said, bring more illusion and focus onto the top to give that illusion of a more balanced looking figure. Some things you would want to avoid though is having any type of really tight waistbands right here in this hip area, since it's kind of going to tend to make it bunch up a little bit and not really help the illusion. And you also, like I said earlier, avoid a lot of designs in the bottom half, so no side knots, no frills, no edges, no anything that will really take away from the upper half and make it more noticeable in the lower half. Alright, now our fourth body type I find a lot on models, and I think it's like a really editorial look, and that is the inverted triangle body type. Now this body type is categorized by a larger shoulder width length and a very even waist length and hip. So your waist and hips are going to be about the same size, and then your shoulders are going to be slightly or very much broader than the measurements down here. So you have a very athletic figure, a very model-like figure, and the best way to flatter this is to find ways to accentuate your bottom half to obviously make it look like you are more balanced. So your shoulders will not be the star of the show, but just your overall balancedness will be. So some patterns and designs that you should look for are going to be vertical stripes, asymmetric designs where it's going to be cut out in the front, or eye-catching patterns specifically down on the bottom half. Those are all going to be really great to help you achieve a more balanced look. So for bikini tops, you're going to want tops that tie like this around the nape of your neck, so they kind of give that nice triangle shape right there, taking away from the actual width or wideness of your shoulders. And you also want these straps to be pretty thin, since thick straps will make this area more noticeable and make it look slightly larger. So the thinner the strap, the better. And underwire bras can be good as well. You can add padding if necessary or if you desire padding, but usually thinner straps that tie up in a triangle type shape are going to be your best bet on giving yourself a better chance of making this area look more wider. Now for bikini bottoms, you're going to be looking for things that are a little bit thicker and add more width. So thicker straps will be very nice. Having any type of side knots or frills or ruffles will be great as well. You can wear some of those bikini skirts or shorts. Those are going to be great for adding more volume down here to obviously help you look more balanced. So for swimsuits, asymmetrical designs are going to be really great as well. So have any type of cutout right here, so it's like a one shoulder, it's going to be nice as well. And having a plunging neckline that also ties up in the back of the nape of your neck is going to be great as well to give you that nice illusion. And some things that you should avoid is going to be a lot of designs up at the top, since that will make this area stand out a lot more than it might already do. High necklines are not going to be your friend either. You either want to have low necklines or necklines that kind of come out like this. You don't want to add too much to this area, since you were trying to kind of minimize that appearance. And really tight bottoms or really skinny bottoms, you do not want to have those either. You want these to be the biggest, most stand-outish piece on your entire ensemble, so make sure that you have thick straps and a lot of colors and a lot of designs in there to really help you to draw more attention to this lower half and give this area more volume. Alright, and now our last body type is the apple body type, and this body type is going to be categorized by a lot of roundness. So you have a lot of curves. You're curvy up top, you're curvy in the middle, and you're curvy at the bottom, so you kind of have this overall apple shape. So the key to getting a flattering swimsuit for your body type is to add a lot of awareness to your upper body or to your cleavage, and to add equal amount of awareness to your waistline and to that area as well. So some patterns and designs that look really good on your body shape are going to be some nice thick straps. Like I said, you want to accentuate this upper part of your body as well. All over patterns are really good as well, so having patterns across the entire top. Slimming patterns as well will look really good. This is mainly prevalent on onesuits, but if you know those solid black onesuits that have the black line on the side to help give the illusion of a smaller waist, those will look really good in your body shape as well to help give the illusion of a smaller waist as well. Vertical stripes will also look really good on you. So if you want to get a nice onesuit that has vertical stripes or a nice onesuit that has those little blocks out on the side, that's really going to help to build that illusion. So for tops, you want to go for tops that have a lot of support underneath, since you may or may not have a lot of cleavage, but you still want to draw attention to this area. So underwire bras will also help you to give you support and also help to kind of push that area up and to give more awareness to that part of your body. Now, most colors and patterns will look really good in you as well. And you can do a lot with that, since there's so many patterns and so many colors. You can really show your personality through those outfits as well. Also remember, thick straps will be your best friend as well. So for bikini bottoms, you're going to want to go for a high-waisted bottom like that goes all the way up here to also draw attention to your waist and give the illusion of a smaller waist. And also go for those full turn down bottoms that allow you to bring it up higher and allow you to bring it down lower. You can fold it up whatever length you want. Those look really cute as well on apple body shape specifically. I find that those are actually really cute bottoms and will really help you to build that illusion. So for one pieces, you're going to want to opt for an underwire bra as well with a little bit more designing right there, and also have a little bit of tightness around the waist, and then on the bottom just kind of let it be plain and a little bit more basic. Don't try to add too much there, and you don't want contradicting colors as well, and you want to keep any designs and a lot of patterns in the upper half and just kind of let this half in the bottom be a little bit more plain and basic, since you want to accentuate this and not necessarily this. Now, some things that you want to avoid though are a lot of tassels and ripples on the bottom half or right on the waistline. You also want to avoid really tight waistbands right here on this lower half. So make sure to avoid all of those things and avoid really bright and ugly matching colors. So you should go for colors that look very good together and have a nice consecutive look, and don't go for colors that are too close together or for colors that are really contradictory. That's not going to be that nice, and it's not really going to help you to build that nice illusion balanced figure. And those are the 5 body types that I styled for us today. And if you found that you have a body type that is a mix of 2 body types, just go ahead and take what I said and kind of mix around. You kind of practice to see which style you like best, which style you think gives you a more balanced figure, and just kind of roll with that. Since you can be more than just one body type, there is no one thing you have to look like. And I hope that this helped you to achieve the figure that you were looking for, since it is summertime and most of us are going to be out to the pool and beach. You want to be feeling very confident in your body, and you want to be able to dress the way that we enjoy. And if you are looking to have a figure that is a little bit more smaller in the waist or give that illusion, then I hope this video helped you to achieve that goal. And I also hope that these pictures help you to kind of get a visual of what I'm explaining, so you can know what to buy or what to look for when you're searching for bikinis. With that being said though, if you learned something from this video, if you got value from this video, don't be shy and go ahead and leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And that will also just let me know that you enjoy this type of video. And if you would like to see more videos of this style, go ahead and leave a comment and just say whatever you want down there. I do try to respond to every single comment I get, so don't be shy when it comes to leaving comments. But thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful day.